Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, Sagittarius, the camera's a little bit different right now. It might not be too noticeable to you until I really start going, but it's very noticeable to me because I record on my iPhone and I've turned it around so that I can't see the screen. So I've had to spend a bit of time trying to make sure like I'm actually in the shot, and so I believe I am in the shot. But it's just sort of me. The first time I did it in my Lilith and Leo placement reading. And as I explained over there, it's just me continuing to try to hone my skill a little bit more, my craft, so that in some ways I feel a little bit blind in that I can't really see if you can see what I'm doing. But I don't want to think about that. I just want to do like the reading and really get into the reading. So that's why I've done what I've done here. So hopefully if I show you a card, you actually do see the card. I can't tell. So Sag, what we're going to do, my readings have been a little more intuitive lately. And that's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to start with my shamanic oracle deck. And then I'm going to go into my steampunk tarot. It is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. But if it does resonate, and you're drawn to it, there is an extended. The link to the extended is at the top of the description within this video. So Sagittarius, my fiery friends. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. A message for Sagittarius, Sagittarius. It's funny, my phone looks like a little face. It has like two big dots for the camera and like a little nose and a little mole. I don't know what the little mole is. Maybe it's something for a red light, red eye or... This came up first. You have the serpent. And then you have the flow. So I'll show you. I think I'm showing you. Can you see them? Do you see them? I don't know. Can you see them? Actually, it should be like this because that's better. I'm like, it's not telling me anything because I'm not holding it in the order that they came out. There we go. That's how we're supposed to look at it. The serpent and then the flow. Wow. It's like you're being pulled into a whole new direction here. Something's pulling you in, almost like something is luring you in, either energetically, circumstantially. But it's almost as if, okay, it's almost as if you don't want to leave where you are now. Because look at this. Like, it's just, I can't tell. Like, to me, this is one snake with two heads. That's what I'm seeing. That's how it's being shown to me right now. But look, it's almost like, well, part of you still wants to be here, but the other part of you wants to go in this direction. But this direction, you see, it's almost like this. Something's pulling you in. So in the future, like you're going somewhere, but there's a part of you that doesn't want to go, that wants to stay here or stay where you are. I don't know if you're like physically going somewhere or, you know, it's just sort of like a cycle. You're going into a whole new big cycle. And there's a little bit of apprehension there that you don't really quite, oh gosh, am I really ready for this? It's really comfortable where I am. I don't know that I want to move forward into that, but it's just like, it's almost like this, like the, what do you call it? The snake? What the hell, my words lately. I find that when I'm channeling messages, the minute I stop to try to think, it's like that part of my brain doesn't work anymore. The snake, you know, ooh, bringing the snake in. Like someone is like luring you in. And it feels very watery. I don't know if it's triggering like an emotional part of you. And there's a huge full moon behind this energy. It's very feminine energy. So something to do with your intuition, something to do with your emotions. I feel like if you know, you've just got like a feeling that you're going into something brand new, and it's almost like you're asking yourself if you're really ready for it. There's a part of you that wants to kind of turn around and go back over here. Oh, thunder. thunder in the spiral in the middle world and the completion and the wind. Oh, there's so much at the bottom. I think we'll stick with the thunder for now. The thunder to me is like a bit of a tower moment. This one feels like a pretty powerful tower moment. There's a lot of buffalo coming through. And they're like generating electricity in this. You can't, I really don't think you can stay where you are. I'm just going to say. The energy in the future is just far larger than where you are now. It's huge. Like if you imagine like mixing water and electricity, it's shocking. Like it amplifies the electrical current. And it makes everything in the water move. Like how do you not? There's something else here about the water. Oh, it is a transformation. Okay, it's like going from a regular like land snake to a water snake. So there is a transformation involved with you in this. It's definitely a change of environment. Like think about that, right? Like being able to, but you're suitable for both, for either one of these environments. But this new environment that's pulling you in is really, it's a very high frequency. It's high movement. It's expansive. It's growth. It's change. It's thunder. And the flow. So it feels like a direction you're truly meant to go into. It's not like you can't be where you are as an earthly snake, but there's nothing going on there. Like everything is in the future here. It's kind of what I'm hearing. And not to put down where you are in any way. It's like the future is where this part of you is meant to go. All right, let's get some cards here. I'm going to pull 3 out for Serpent and 3 for the Flow. I'm getting this Whitney Houston song. I'm gonna run. Will you stay or will you run away? I don't know. I can't sing. Her voice is something. It's like ethereal. I can't even try to Whitney Houston. Will you stay or will you run away? That's so funny. That's popping in my, because it's like, well, will you stay or will you run? But run away feels almost like, well, run towards this. I want to run to you. Ooh. I'm not happy with the cards lately. It's like they're really misbehaving. I need to clear the energy on them. They're just falling. Like they're not like, that came out proper. The other ones just fell. Come on, let's behave here. Oh, wait a second. I have never ever seen that. What the hell? Look at that. Okay, look, I hope you can see this. Do you see what I can't tell what I'm pointing at. She's like pulling her hand. It's like she went into this basket expecting to get like fruit or something, or she's helping to hang up this garland, and she, like, you can tell she's picked up a card. She's picked up a card. It looks like the back end, because there are cards in here like divination, like tarot cards. She's picked up a card. She's like moving her head, like, oh, wait a second, what is this? Like looking at that, it's something like, it's almost as if to find something that was lost. But it's not something you lost. It doesn't feel like it's almost like another party took place there. You know, like, okay, you think about like kids' birthday parties. You rent the space, you go in, you set everything up, and then the party's over. You got 20 minutes to get your stuff up because the next party's coming in. So it's almost like you've come in to set something up, and you found something left over from perhaps the previous party or parties long ago. But it's intriguing. And I got to know more about this because it feels like it has something to do with what lures you in. it could almost be like finding, maybe there was some sort of secret meeting there a couple days prior, and you happen to move something, and you discover like this could be something that this group was utilizing. It could have been an invitation. It could be some sort of notice to the next meeting or group. And it's so intriguing, like it pulls you in. What is this? What is this? The Queen of Pentacles. This is feeling very, I want one more. Wow. What is this? This is like a secret group. This is literally like a secret group. Where you are now is fine and dandy, okay? You got the Queen of Pentacles. Where you are, you got 4 Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the 4 Swords, and then the Empress. Like I'm saying, where you are now is fine and dandy. It's good, it's great. But there's something, and this could even be coming out like, maybe it's obviously not a card, but maybe it's somebody has inspired you, or you've seen something. You've seen something that you did not expect to see. You found something that you did not expect to find. And everything is fine. Like, this day is great. You're having a good time. Like, I didn't know. What is this? And I want to tell you, you got to sit for a hot minute. It's like you're just saying, I got to sit for a hot minute and I need to think about this. And I think it's so profound that you are anticipating. What did I say? Like, wherever you're going in the future, the growth is exponential. It's huge. Like, it draws you in and it transforms you at the same time. Like, as you're moving towards it, you are this snake on the ground. And then you, like, it's as if as you're getting closer and closer to the water, to become this a water snake, like you're shedding your skin and you're going through a transformation, right? You're going, like the 4 of Swords, you're kind of going through a transformation. The big part of the transformation for you, like showing up in your life, is resting and healing and pulling away, trying to kind of relax your mind, but waiting for the right timing to hit this new place. And look at that. Look at this. They're doing the same friggin' thing with their hands. I can't make this shit up. Look at that. Oh, there's something big pulling you in, man. What is this? Something that's pulling you in. I gotta say this, Sagittarius. It's, what is, I need to know more about this. This is really intriguing. Okay, who or what is this flow? Because I feel like it's this over here. Or are you mirroring this? What's the flow? The Chariot. I'm telling you, it's movement. It's pulling you. The Ace of Wands. The Knight of Wands. And the 7 of Pentacles. I always get that in readings. Like, it's building up, it's building up, it's building up. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no, you got the 6 of Wands at the bottom, and that's it. And look at the electricity coming off of those wands. Electricity. That's like a real big theme in here. Look at all the electricity being conducted by these buffalo. The electricity that this Empress is holding in her hands. This definitely an energetic force of some sort that's being held here. Again, and that's the, oh yeah, and then the 6 of Wands had the electricity. There's a lot of static electricity in the air where you're going. So I do want to say, I would describe that as like intensity, but it's a good intensity. It's like there's victory here for you. But it's pushing you out of your comfort zone. I feel like you're in a comfort zone. This is very comfortable. Like, I know how my life is planned. I'm helping my friend set up this little party or celebration. Maybe it's for her wedding or something. And yeah, I know I've got plans with Joey tomorrow afternoon. And I'm doing like, you know, you're sitting pretty where you are in this energy. Something comes into your life here that changes your entire perspective, and you no longer see like where you were as being abundant. You just see it as being complacent. That's how I would describe that. thinking you had everything was good, and then something disrupts your life somehow. And I want to say it's got to be a person, because I don't know that anything would cause anyone to take such a full-on stock of their life like this feels like to me. This is, to me, only the kind of change in energy and power that another human being could produce. This isn't like walking down the street and being inspired by a building. I don't know, maybe it is for you, but this feels so much bigger. Because I think because it feels so much like soul contract energy. That's what I'm getting here. Like this electricity, this is soul contract energy that's coming in here, and it's hitting you when you least expect it. I almost feel like saying, like, this feels like it's in the past for you. Like you've already felt this. You've already had this happen to you somehow. It rocked your boat. You literally, everything was fine. You didn't have a damn thing really to complain about. Like it was worthwhile complaining about. You know, I got little things in life, and then something happens with someone. You meet someone, you get a notification from someone, you get like an invitation to go to something, and you meet someone, and it just changes your entire perspective on who you are and what you had going on, or what you thought you had going on. Like you could literally stay right where you are. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's like being a little kid, and let's say you live in a little apartment building that have a little pool downstairs, or you know, your house has a little turtle pool, and you have so much fun in there. It's so much fun. Your life doesn't need to change. Mom or dad or whoever, grandma, grandpa, they come, they bring you your sandwiches with the crust cut off, and you're eating that, and it's good, and it's happy. And then you, I don't know, you get a little bit older, and little kiddie pool breaks, and, well, no, it doesn't, because you could stay there. A friend invites you over, okay? A friend invites you to their place. You met them at play school or wherever. And you go over, and they live in, you know, it's a pretty nice house. They have an in-ground pool with a waterfall and a like, it's just like, what? Wait a second. And they say, you can come over here every day and swim. You're my best friend forever. Like, it's like, you can come every day, but you could go back to the little kiddie pool, or you could do this. Like, there's nothing wrong with going back to where you were, but that's what I'm feeling here. This is so incredible. Okay, so this flow, but there's a trick to it, because it's a 7 of Pentacles is where it ends. There is so much momentum in it. Wait a second. Plans have changed a bit. How do I fix this? The Chariot, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands. You want to talk about something pulling you in? Oh, it's pulling you in. It's pulling you in. Like, it almost feels like, but it doesn't feel deviant in any way. It doesn't feel deviant. It doesn't feel malicious or malevolent. It's like almost a seductive power. And I would describe it as, it knows your weakness on this element, and it utilizes that, and it pulls you in. And then it's almost like you kind of steady yourself. Okay, I'm good. And then it knows your next weakness, and it pulls you in. Okay, I'm good. And then it knows the next weakness. And then it gets to the point where, like, wait a second, who's driving this boat? Right? Like, who is driving this? What's pulling me in? It's got the energy of like a monarch butterfly that's, you know, been a caterpillar all its life, and it hatches out of the chrysalis, and it becomes a monarch butterfly, and it's having a good time, and all of a sudden, like, something goes off in its head. Holy shit, there we go again with that. Like an alarm going off. Something goes off, and it's time to go. Like, you just, I picture in Wreck-It Ralph, was it the second one? Where the bad guy, he turns into some kind of weird serpent, and then they shoot off the volcano with the coke and the Mentos, and it becomes like this huge bug attracted. He tries to fight it. And then he's just like, I can't even see how stupid I look right now. But that's what it's like. It's like you keep trying not to look. You keep trying not to go there. But eventually you can't. It's just like your instinct. Something is pulling you in. What the hell is going on, Sag? Okay, in the Seven of Pentacles, you're like, it's like, okay, just give me a hot minute here. I'm a human being. I'm not this monarch butterfly or this insect being pulled in. I've got some self-control here. What I'm hearing, but I don't know if it's happening. So the Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor. Oh, you can't even. What is this? Like, you can't. You can't. You have to go. I don't know. You have the Emperor, the Judgment, and the Eight of Wands. I'd almost want to say, it's almost like, I think you want to go to this, but it's almost like something may have stopped you or paused you, but I don't see that here. So it makes me feel like, well, you're saying it's just a hot pick a minute here. Like, I got some control over my life. Said the monarch butterfly realized it's starting to get kind of cold. Maybe I should go south. Maybe I should fly south. Something's okay. You've got power here. You've got power. This almost feels like two things trying to draw each other in. But you see, the thing is, this has the upper hand. It started using both hands. You're still using one hand because you're working on something. Like this hand, she's got it resting on her pregnant belly. So there could be something that you're working on right now in your life that you've got to kind of keep part of you in it. You can't put all of your effort into trying to, I don't know, win an electrical field war with whatever this is. But I think it's two things that want to come together, whether it's you going to some sort of a new place, whether it's you going somewhere with a new person or meeting some sort of new person here. It's intense and you're not going to win because there's something else that you've got your, like she's got her hand on the belly. She can't. And obviously too, there's a lot of physical properties and energetic levels that go into producing more new life. And it's not to say that you're pregnant. It's just like you're producing more new life on some level. So I don't know, maybe you're renovating your home, or maybe you're picking up a new hobby, or maybe you're busy at work on some level. But because of that, energetically, you can't win against this. This has got all of its power focused, pulling you in right now. And it's really powerful. The Emperor, Judgment, and the Eight of Wands. Like you can't deny the power in this. Oh, and you're the Empress. Well, shit, look at that. How did I miss that? The Emperor and the Empress. Wow. Oh, this is pulling you in. Look at this flow. How are they doing this? I feel like they're just somehow able right now. Yeah, this person's really psychic. Holy shit. The Moon and the Ace of Wands. Whatever this is pulling you in. It's extremely intuitive. It utilizes water and fire, right? Kind of that whole idea of electricity and water that I was talking about. You got the Ace of Wands twice. Pretty excited. And the Knight of Wands. This is very determined because Wanda, I would almost say you've met your match, because this isn't you. I'm not reading this as you at all. This is you over here. You're this serpent. Having a fine dandy time. Everything is good. I'm okay. And I feel like too, as a part of you, like this Queen of Pentacles, she's kind of like focused over here. She's looking at this like, yeah, I remember when the younger me was distracted by this thing, but now I've done my hair up. I'm all good. I'm not worried. But really deep inside here, it's interesting that there's a masculine form that's resting. It's sort of like the more physical part of you that would participate in either defending or striking out after what you want is taking a rest. And right, because this is all this femininity shining through here. So it's being receptive. So almost like receptive, because receptivity is trying to pull something in, which is exactly what you're doing. But okay, so how that's actually working though is almost like your electrical field and the electrical field of this person or whatever it is pulling you. It's attaching to your electrical field and pulling you in. That's how you're acting as receptive energy. I always thought she had really big feet in this card. I don't know why. She has such a long feet. She must be really tall. Anyways, these are some of the little things that I think of, like off camera. Okay, you're the serpent here. Like everything is fine here. Yeah, it is, but there isn't the expansion and the growth like there is over here. It's almost stretching you. The serpent, can I just get something specifically on the serpent? The King of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. I think you have your heels dug in like a little bit. A little bit on this, because there's some stuff you're managing, you're juggling. There's some everyday things that have to be looked after, which I'm getting with the Empress card here. Like you can't have both your hands in this. And it's probably working out that way for a reason, because if your energy and this energy were both utilizing all their powers at the same time, it would probably pull the earth apart. So something's got to give, and the give is over here on your side, but it's not like you're giving up. You got the King of Swords. You're being kind of stubborn. But I feel like the stubbornness is literally like, I don't know that you feel 100% ready for whatever this is over here. Like, I have so many things I have to look after and I have to do and I have to manage. And I kind of know how to do that here in this space right now. I've gotten used to that. Like that kind of feeling. The Knight of Wands. I can't make this up. The Empress and the Ace of Swords. I told you it's pulling you in. It's crazy weird. It's just like, wow. I feel like this person is a magician. And that's what she looks like she's doing, right? Like she's making magic. She's causing flow. She's causing movement. She or he. We have a very equal masculine and feminine energies kind of going on over here. Masculine, masculine, feminine, feminine, feminine. I don't know. I mean, there's not much else to say. The Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Star. Something's pulling you in. Something wants you. That's what it is, Sag. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Nine of Wands. See, I have to remember what I said now because I can't see it. And the Star. The Nine of Pentacles and the Star on either side. That's prime hot commodity. And the Two of Wands, I'm just feeling like it's like this, like almost holding the crystal ball and imagining what you want to come towards you. Now, I don't want to say that it's been easy because we got the Nine of Wands here. I feel like whatever this is, however somebody is manifesting you or a situation that's trying to bring you in, it's been working pretty hard. It's not been easy. You've probably been the biggest challenge ever. But it is exactly what is wanted here. But look at, it's like the Empress is over here, but the Emperor is trying to get the Empress over here, which is where you are. So this entity, this energy, this person who matches yours on a complete like yin and yang level, you're over here, but you need to be over there. So they're doing some sort of magic, hocus pocus, energetic work to get you over there. And they've got they've put all their eggs in one basket in this, and it's working. They've got all of their resources involved in this, and it's working. You don't, and you can't. So you're being pulled in. I'm going to leave it at that and go do the extended. Until next time, Sagittarius, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.